should we call our judges, identify them by their caste, religion, area where they come from? My objection is simple as that. In a democracy, you can say you have right to say anything, but to say a mighty judge, I completely disagree with this position.
When I read this news, I was myself appalled. Then I went back to X to also confirm again that is this kind of a news really being spread? I find it very strange and appalling also. And in fact, uh, one has to look under whose designation this type of a letter is being issued also, and what were they thinking? God knows. And the Supreme Court is there for the very purpose of ensuring that legal aid and then humanitarian crises are overcome, and then looking into the matters in a more objective way to bring
Absolutely.
about
Absolutely.
greater justice.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Major Singh, your comments on this first.
No, I think, Karthik, firstly, thank you so much for having me on your
It's a
show.
pleasure, sir, to have you here.
And basically, a few things which I wanted to call out here is like what Dr. Tombing highlighted. I'm in complete agreement with whatever he said. Uh, what I want to question here is how come a bar association or district bar associations, they're all qualified people. They understand the law, legality. How are they challenging the constitution of, or the, I would say, the fundamental freedom of a judiciary structure? That itself is an appalling to me. Now, if you look at the genesis, why they're coming up with this kind of, undemocratic approach, if you see, they feel anything can be demanded, anything can be done. If you see, not just from 3rd May 2023, the two national highway of Manipur has been blocked completely, and there has been unchallenged, unopposed. So, this is again a fundamental violation. If you talk about, Article 19 has been violated. Then if you talk about Article 14, Article 22, life, right to life and personal liberty, all has been violated. But still, this kind of when someone commits a crime, and they're trying to justify, and they have not been dealt, in a proper means, this give more courage, this give more audacity for such division or separatist ideology to pop up. So only thing what I want to call out here is any such, I would say, unconstitutional act has to be dealt seriously, so that there is not even an iota of doubt that such kind of, divisive policy, such kind of unconstitutional policy will not be tolerated. India is completely, a democratic. It has a constitution. This should not be accepted. That's something, I wanted to call out. And like, from personal perspective, I have served in army. When I am serving as an officer, I do not represent any community. Now, even Justice Koteso, who is coming, he's not representing a Maitai as such. He's representing.
Absolutely.
So that's
Absolutely.
something
He's a
I
judge.
wanted to
He's
out.
just a judge.
Right.
He's judge is a judge is a judge. I'm also joined by Lamjatang Haukep. How are you? Long time I have not seen you, Michael. Thank you for coming on my show. I've got two questions for you, sir. Lamjatang, first question is, why oppose the judges? And the second question is, what can you tell us about the dispute which took place between the Mar and the Zomi community? Does it tell us that the Kuki community is not one monolithic community? There are a lot of sub-communities with different views of the prevailing situation. Lamjatang?
Kartike, you see, I keep on reiterating that you have to identify the
Yes, tell me.
and who is fighting. This is right from day one. That right from day one, I keep on telling in all my show that who is fighting in Manipur. One thing is very clear: all the non-Naga tribes of Manipur, the 12 non-Naga tribes of Manipur, are affected or impacted, and they have been mistakenly identified as Kuki by the Meitei.